Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today, let's predict the price trend of Supermicro computer stock. I am a swing investor, and I will not consider the price changes of a stock 1 month later. This channel only makes short-term price predictions for stocks, usually 1 week to 3 weeks. Welcome to subscribe to this channel. Supermicro stock plunged 9.7% on Monday. The reason is that the company said on Monday that it plans to issue $2 billion in convertible bonds. The size of the issue is equivalent to 8.3% of the company's current market value of $24 billion. The company said that part of the proceeds will be used for general corporate purposes. Up to $200 million of it will be used to finance capped call option transactions, which the company uses to reduce the equity dilution that may be caused by the issuance of convertible bonds. The company also said that it expects to provide the initial purchasers of the convertible bonds with the option to purchase an additional $300 million of bonds within 13 days of the issuance of the bonds. The stock closed at a key support level on Monday, but did not fall below the recent low of. The current price of the stock has deviated significantly downward from the 5-day moving average, and the trading volume on Monday has increased significantly, indicating that long capital may intervene at a low level on Monday. The stock price may experience a technical rebound as the conflict in the Middle East eases, but the resistance position is also very obvious. Through the 30-minute chart of the stock, we can see that the stock price fluctuated upward from May 23rd to June 17th. Although the bears tried to suppress the rise in the stock price during this period, the signal that the bulls maintained the stock price was also very obvious. But the situation changed in the last 2 trading days of last week. We can see that the stock price rose further from June 18th to 20th, and the trading volume also increased significantly. There should be a lot of funds flowing in and out of the market here, and a lot of resistance has been formed in the area above $42.50. If the stock price rebounds, there is a high possibility that the bulls will be suppressed by the bears again here. If the stock price rises further, the bulls need to digest the short force here. We can see through the position distribution of the stock. Most of the current positions of the stock are distributed in the $39 to $47.50 area, and the current price of the stock is at the bottom of this area, which is unfavorable for bulls. If the stock price rebounds, bulls will face selling pressure from locked-in capital. If the bulls are suppressed by the bears again and are unable to rebound further, the situation will become even worse, because the stock is not solid in the $39 to $42.80 area. If the market sells off severely or there is unfavorable news from the outside, then the stock price is likely to fall below the $39 level. In the past 3 months, 9 analysts have tracked Supermicro stock and made ratings. Among them, the buy rating accounts for 55.5%, the hold rating accounts for 33.3%, and the sell rating accounts for only 11.1%, which reflects that Wall Street is still optimistic about the stock, but it is worth noting that the ratings of these 9 analysts were made before June. These analysts gave Supermicro stock an average price target of $43.40, which is higher than the current price. The highest price target for Supermicro stock is $70 and the lowest is $24. U.S. stock futures pointed to a positive open on Wall Street, with U.S. President Donald Trump's announcement of a ceasefire in the Israel-Iran conflict boosting sentiment. But hours earlier, Israel condemned Iran for violating the ceasefire and vowed a strong response. Tehran denied Israel's claims of violating the ceasefire, according to Iranian state media. Questions remain about the feasibility of the ceasefire, the involvement of Iran and Israel, the possibility of restarting nuclear talks between the West and Iran, and the ultimate fate of Iran's enriched uranium supply. The ceasefire announcement came at a time when hostilities have clearly intensified and the conflict between the two sides may resume. Oil-related stocks also fell significantly on Monday as investors eased concerns about possible disruptions to shipping in the Middle East, with oil prices falling sharply. The Strait of Hormuz is a major artery for global shipping and runs through Iran's southern coast. Although investors welcomed Trump's announcement of a ceasefire between Israel and Iran, the market still seems to be trading very cautiously. For now, bulls are still in control, but some capital has exited the market in the past few trading days, which means that even if the market rises further, continued pullback pressure remains. Investors should control their positions while the situation in the Middle East remains unclear. Let's go back to the daily chart of the stock. Although the stock still has a chance to rebound from the current position, the resistance in the area above the current price has been formed. It requires bulls to clear the obstacles ahead to push the stock price further up. But obviously, this requires more bulls to achieve. I think there is still uncertainty in the market. Although the stock price will rise when the market opens on Tuesday, the subsequent selling pressure will continue, which may suppress the rebound height of the stock price. If both Israel and Iran violate the ceasefire agreement, then the bears may take the opportunity to sell frantically again. I think this wave of rebound may not break through the recent highest level, and then the stock will pull back again, and the stock price may fall back to the $42.80 to $39 area again. If the market selling pressure is severe, it is also possible to fall below $39. Although a sharp pullback in stock prices is usually regarded as the best buying opportunity, I think investors still need to be cautious in the current uncertain market environment. Okay, guys, this is my price prediction for Supermicro computer stock. Thank you for watching. If you agree with my analysis, please share and subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video.